we are going to make a starfish. The first step, we are going to roll our clay into a ball. Then we will apply pressure to the ball in order to create a pancake shape. Then, from our pancake, we will cut off 5 sides so we are left with the shape that resembles a house. The next step, we will take another piece of clay and shape into a triangle and attach it the side of the house. And then we will duplicate this triangle until all sides of the house filled in. If it helps, you can find the templates on my website. Let's get the children and start sculpting.
Hi guys, welcome back to Claydates. And today we're going to create a starfish.
That's right, so what do we need is clay. We do have low fire clay. We also have a wood slice so we can rotate the sculpture easily. And then we do have sculpting tools. These are wooden tools. And we have water, right?
A little water.
So this project is so beautiful in the end, you will see. Now, so we are going to start off with a nice ball, okay? And then we're going to pull off half of it, okay? And then with this, we're going to create another ball, okay? Okay, I'm finished with my ball.
Me too.
How about you? All right. So now what we're going to do, we put it on a surface, on a wood, and then we're going to flatten this ball, okay? So we're going to end it up, it's like, look like a wheel, okay? It looks like a wheel right now.
It's like in the movies, the wheels just go like.
There we go, okay.
Okay.
And now what we have to do is to draw inside of this circle a pentagon.
Second.
It's perfect.
Is this good?
Very good. So my pentagon does look like this.
Mine looks like that, and mine
How
looks
about
like that.
Okay, so we're going to keep the pentagon and then we're going to cut off the rest. Okay? This is why we have this cool tool, what we have here right now. So we can just cut the sides, okay, the pentagon sides, straight lines, and then Alright, so we created a three-dimensional object already, and then we have two pentagon face, one on the front and one on the back. Now, if you see the side, it's look like a rectangle, right? Now, we're going to put this aside and we're going to make a starfish arms, okay, one by one. Now we're going to have a little clay, okay?
Put it into a ball.
Yes.
And then, after you've done that, kind of roll it with your palm. And then squish it.
Yes, that's right. So we make a long round form, okay, just like that. And then you put it on a surface, and with your pointy finger, you're going to make a flat surface. And by the pressure, the side, the back will be flat as well. Okay, so it's nice and flat. Okay, this side. And then we're going to create a flat surface on a side as well. Okay, so you just flip 90 degree. Okay, here, and then you're going to create here a flat surface as well. Okay, and the other side too. And because we make flat the top, the bottom, and on the two sides, we ended up a rectangle form here, okay? And this rectangle is going to attach to the side of the pentagon, which is again a rectangle, yes. So something like that, you see. Okay, there. But before this is happened, you're going to create a pointy arm, okay, the starfish, so something like that. Now the arms, the end of the arms can be pointy or can be rounded. It is optional, whatever you choose. Okay, and we're going to repeat this 4 more times because we need 5 arms. All right, so we are ready with our pentagon object, and then we have 5 arms. Now we're going to attach together one by one. So these 2 rectangle sides going to join together. Okay, so what we have to do, we going to score both sides, and then we just attach the 2 parts together. So let's do that. So we attached all parts together, the 5 arms and the middle part. and then you don't even see now the joint points. So we worked the clay part together. So it's optional, so you can leave it like this, or what you can do, create teeny little balls, okay, and then you attach the middle of your sea star. Starfish.
Okay, so I'm gonna make those little dots on top.
Or maybe you can create a fun motion. Because the sea star, you know, they are...
I'm doing fun motion.
Fun motion. Oh my, oh my.
Oh. Show the camera.
Something like that. Okay.
That's
good, that's good,
That's
Ryan. Okay, that's right. Give some character to your sculpture if you like. I think it's cute.
What did you do? Oh. Okay, guys. So we finished for now.
That's Emma's. Mine. And that's for Ryan. Okay. So we're going to wait until when our creation fired in our electric kiln, and then we will see you the next step when we're going to glaze the sculpture.
So bye for now.
Bye for now.
Hi guys, so we had a successful try with our starfish, and today we're going to glaze it.
What do we need is glaze. I'm going to use blue and yellow colors.
And I'm going to use red. And I'm going to use purple, white, and yellow.
And also we are going to use brushes, water, and a little sponge. Now this sponge is wet, so in case the bottom of your sculpture have some glaze on it, you just simply clean up with a wet sponge or cloth, okay? All right, so let's start the project. I'm going to give you a color suggestion, and that's two different colors picture. You choose whatever color you would like to.
I really thought purple would be a good color because usually at the beach I won't really often see starfishes that are like different colors than purple. I see on YouTube like red starfish. This is gonna probably be used just to glaze, yeah.
So I decorated the surface with a lot of little teeny tiny balls, and I covered the entire surface blue, but I have to wash off from these little balls the blue color, and I'm going to apply yellow color on the top. So like you see, I'm just going to clean up the blue glaze from the little balls.
I'm gonna do the same thing right now with my sponge. It's really wet, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit.
See, something like that. And then I'm going to apply yellow color on the top. So this is what I created. Like you see, I applied yellow color to the top of the little balls, and then I'm going to repeat 2 more times. So I'm going to apply 2 more coats, yellow coats, and then I'm done.
Okay, so we finished glazing our starfish.
This is my starfish.
This is my starfish, and this is mine.
So we're going to put back to the kiln for the second firing, and that's going to be the glaze firing, and then we're going to show you the end result. So we cannot wait to see the slideshow. Thank you so much for watching. Join us next time.
And please like and subscribe down below. Bye.
Bye.